What up? Your boy MC Shadow coming at you with another reaction. Now, this is my reaction because I got this because of my homie, Little One, from my neighborhood. My boy, I have to put you out there. He had the nerve to say, well, Mr.Criminal doesn't have talent. His rollers are wet. My boy. And then I asked him, what CDs have you heard, or what rollers, whatever. He's heard all the new stuff. And the new stuff, the new stuff is, it's like whatever. But whatever, we ain't gonna get into that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist and all that good stuff. Now, because Mr.Criminal has a gang of good CDs. I own a lot of his CDs. Top Chicano rapper because he has a fucking shitload of talent. Albums that are phenomenal, or is like Sounds of the Barrio, 1 and 2. What the Streets Created, 1 and 2. Let's see, which other ones? Fucking the first album was fucking Chingon 2. That one has a gang of rolas. He has so many fucking albums. This album, I own this album too. Like, he has so many albums that are fucking just Chingon. Anywho, he has a lot of talent, bro. I know that what he's doing now is like, it's different or whatever the fuck, but that you have to go and hear who he is. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna say what Kobe Bryant said. A quote, homie. He said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And I agree with that. Whatever got you to the top, keep doing it, because that's what got you to the top. I don't understand why some people, as soon as they get to the top, all of a sudden they want to change what they're doing. I never understood that. Like, if this is what got you to the top, why the hell are you changing it? But then again, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Before, music used to set the trends. Now the trends set the music, which is something I don't understand. Why? I don't believe in trends in general, but I'm saying, like, they're letting people maneuver their music, like, they got to be patient. But I guess, whatever. It works, I guess. So everybody meets their own. Now, this, for example, I'm going to show you guys his talent, what he could do and everything like that. Like, if we're talking about some gangster rolas, we'll get into it, especially right here. He's featuring Stomper. This album's really good. So we'll get into it and we'll let him explain, we'll let him tell the story, you know what I mean? Like, man, Mr.Criminal, let him know what you can do, my boy, because they don't believe in you, dog. You're what? What do you say? I didn't quite catch that.
Out here in California, I was raised by
Learn his mathematical skills from drug dealers. School by killers. What? I was raised by thugs, schooled by killers. My boy, what were you saying? Little one, you better be watching this video, dog. What did you say?
Turn to the streets, now on us. All I seen around me was dope dealing in the prison. Grab a bag, sell a bag, make some cash. My solution coming up was a must. And the guy shit gets big. Had to dodge a lot, daddy out, riding with my clique. Had them haters out to get me, had to ride with a clip. Plus I cover the hollow.
And look, and Mr.Criminal is with it. He is known in the streets by his homeboys and stuff like that. So he's not a fake gangster. I don't know why people say that. Here's another thing. Barrio Silver Lake 13 is a real barrio. I know gentrification and all that doesn't mean shit. Like I said, they have real members who are real riders and everything like that. I know people could wolf and say whatever the fuck that they want. If they ain't never put in work, then all those guys that are doing life from Silver Lake, just release them. You know what I mean? I mean, they got some chingon vatos from Barrio Silver Lake. I know a few homies from Barrio Silver Lake, so and they know homeboy, so to say, and even though me and Mr.Criminal, we have our differences or whatever the fuck, he is who he says he is, and he's got talent, man. Plain and simple. Shout out to Toker Pelon from Barrio Silver Lake. The homies right there. Stampa. God bless the child that can hold this up. Packing crosses in the city of Los Angeles. I'm wrong. And taking domes wasn't shit when you're racing the pit. Came out quick with them thugs, slinging drugs, pulling licks. Hooters on the dick. 187s and shit. You gotta watch out for them bitches, cause they rat and they snitch. Gotta stick to the script. If you're raising the clip, you know they punk bitches. I like their deliveries, both of them. I love what they did with the hook. I was raised by thugs, schooled by killers. Damn, this is fucking hard. And the beat is. That's one other thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say his beat selection, well, because he does his beats, the crime lab as he calls it. He has a way of making the West Coast fucking beats. You know, let's forget about this West Khalifa and all this type of shit that he's been doing, whatever. He knows how to make fucking good music. He knows how to make beats. He knows how to bring in fucking West Coast gangster shit, dog, on some DPG level and all that fucking shit, dog. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to bring that, but give it a Chicano feel to it. He knows how to do it. You know, his beats and everything. Like, his beats are specifically conducted that way. Like, he's fucking his mind for making beats and building songs, it's fucking incredible. I know what I'm talking about. So when you say does he have talent, he has so much talent it's not even funny. I know you might not like what he's doing now, whatever, but that's irrelevant. I'm talking about his creative mind on building a fucking song. If he wanted to do a song, he could build a fucking gangster song. You know what I mean? Homie, like, which one is good then? Let me know. Like, no, you're gonna have to watch the video. Breaking into shit, how to get a grip, stack a little change, roll some jank, get lit, just a little bit. Now I'm on a mission with my older homies straight, trigger tripping, cause I was raised by them killers, learned my mathematical skills from them real drug dealers. And honestly, in school I did in the mouth, tens, double the does is all I knew how to count. And that's all that really mattered to me. I was out learning to hustle, waffles learn how to read. I won't deny it, I'm a straight hustler. Look at me now, still balling as a youngster. Don't get too close, cause homie, I might peel. Fucking hook is fucking dope. And yes, that is Tupac. Yeah, I already know Tupac brought the stick. Goodbye, killers. Now, what do you guys think about the song? Leave it in the comments. Now, like I said, this is one out of hundreds of rolas that he could do like this. You know, especially with some G's, with some riders, what the streets created. He's got so many fucking songs. The list is fucking infinite, man. On rolas of Mr.Crimnal, you know, like he has so many fucking good songs that it's not even funny. You know, like he's very talented. You know, I think the newer generation, as they're growing up, whatever, and they're seeing like these guys, they only go back maybe like 2 or 3 albums already, and those albums might already be like, you know what I mean? Like with the new stuff, you know, it's not kind of like the, you know, the, but he's got so many albums. I could give you like fucking like 8 albums that are fucking perro, dog, like chingon, like those shits are fucking, you know, like that's a whole lot of music that's fucking dope as fuck. You know what I mean? So he's got a lot of talent, you know what I mean? Like I said, the reason why he's not making more money than what he's making is because, you know, no one pays attention to Chicano rap. You know what I mean? If people, you know, like seeing what he could actually do, you know, in a larger mass, he would already have been the Dr. Dre or Snoop Dogg or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But the fact is that they keep like struggling to climb up and up. Sometimes they decide to, you know, change their, you know, whatever just to reach the top. You know, which sometimes that's not the best move, but only because, you know, like people attack Chicano rap so much, it's like, you know, like you don't even know, like, you know, like where to go no more. You know what I mean? And it's only because changing your style is not gonna change them paying attention to you. You know what I mean? The ignorance is stupid because most people judge the music without even hearing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being flat out, you know, honest. That's what it is. They all say that it sucks, whack, that they read it, and they never have fucking heard it or even give it a chance. You know what I mean? And when they do hear it and give it a chance, they shut it down fast because they don't want to be looked upon as the person that hears that kind of music because of the image that it has around it for some odd reason. You know what I mean? Because everyone cares too much about people's opinions. And that's just the truth about it. You know what I mean? It's the honest truth because there's no other thing. They can't say the beats are whack or they can't keep up with the beats or the words that they say because the very rappers that they're hearing, and they can't even say gangster because most of the mainstream rap and all, they're all gang affiliated and they're talking always nothing but gangster shit and drugs and hoes and guns and selling and drugs and all of that. That's all they're ever talking about. So it's none of that, has nothing to do with that. And you know, they're Crips and they're Bloods and they're Vice Lords and they're, you know, all of that. So it has nothing to do with gang. You know, it's this, plain and simple. It's my opinion. But what do you guys think about Mr. Criminal Rollout? Go ahead and leave in a comment. F Shadow, and we